Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Twizz the Talent. Welcome back for another video. Today we're gonna go over the best controller settings and overall system settings for the new Call of Duty Cold War, Black Ops Cold War that comes out November 13th. The beta is out now. So, with that being said, let's get straight into this shit, y'all. Woo! This music just gets me hype, but I'm gonna turn it down though. Um, Music volume. All right, so off rip. The first thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna check the overall controller settings. See as how if you're like me, that's what I really care about the most is the controller settings. Get this shit out the way, get it working correctly, and you'll never have a problem playing the game. It's pretty simple, but um, disclaimer before we even get started here. All these settings are a personal preference, right? Whatever works for me might not work for you, but I found that playing this game for me, these are the best settings personally. I always find myself going back to these settings and sticking with them when I change and I try other settings in the future, right? So stick sensitivity, horizontal, vertical. I have these at 9. They could be at 10. They could be at 8. Right now they're at 9, but I do like to give these slight tweaks. But I personally think that this is the best range. 10, 8 to 10. It would be the best range, my opinion, of course. ADS sensitivity, I keep that at the base, the standard that they give at 1. Button layout, I used to use default. I recently switched to tactical. The main difference for tactical, for those who don't know, is instead of pressing circle to slide, you now press R3, which is normally the old melee, right? Gun butt. I just found that it's a lot easier. You don't have to take your hands off the sticks. You don't have to take your hands off the sticks to crouch anymore, and then you don't lose the aim as well, right? So I think that's a huge difference. These are all. This is default. I haven't changed this. Um, I would never do. I would never do this. Vertical look. Are you crazy? Invert? No. Controller vibration. All right, y'all. To me, this is common sense, but some of you, like a few of my buddies, actually still have controller vibration on. If you have this on, you're a sicko, okay? How are you supposed to get the best aim possible if your controller is bouncing? How are you able to control that, bro? Like I've heard people say, "Oh, it's more realistic." No. All right, listen, bro. Turn this off, straight up. Um, Aim assist. I just kept it as what it was originally set for. Uh, Yeah, you want to hold to toggle to. You don't want to toggle to shoot. You want to hold to shoot, so that way when you release your L1 or L2, whichever way you have it. I have it L2, but I know some people switch it to L1. You want to, as soon as you release, you're done. You don't have to double click to get it off again, right? So this is all. This is I haven't tweaked any of this. This is how it comes out the box essentially. All of this is the same. I haven't tweaked it. I used to use. I did turn this off. Sorry. Controller sounds. I don't want my controller talking to me. I turned that shit off. Auto move forward. You should never have this on, especially if you're playing multiplayer. Auto sprints. Some people do like this. I have used this for a bit playing Modern Warfare Warzone, but I have recently turned it off, and I just think it's easier to control the movement that you want to control when you have this off, right? And then we go over to graphics. So one of the biggest, newest things that this game Cold War brings that the other Call of Duty games didn't bring, especially for a console, is they brought the field of view that PC players have. It's now available to everyone, no matter on what console you use. So when I play Warzone on PC, I use 107 because some people say that's the base or that's the max you get aim assist with. I don't know if that's true or not, but 107 compared to 80 is a huge difference, and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna stick with that. So I do like 107, but honestly, this is something that everyone has to look at themselves and see what they appreciate and what they like the most with the field of view. I do think the bigger field of view that you have is better. You see more of the map, you see more of everything. With that being said, I don't know if 120, which is the most, would be the best, but one thing that you should know with the larger field of view is with a bigger field of view you get lower frames. So keep that in mind. Brightness, I kept it at the 50%, the base mount. Motion blur, turn the shit off so you don't have it blurry. Like I don't know why you'd want your game to blur when you're moving. Like to me that makes no sense personally, right? I'm just being real. Audio, I haven't really messed around with audio except for the master volume that I turned off at the beginning of this video, but obviously the more you can hear the better, right? I did turn off voice chat when I played a few rounds earlier, just so I don't have to press R3 every time to mute everybody else, right? And nothing else I can touch with that. Interface, subtitles, I have them turned off. I just don't want anything popping up on my screen that doesn't need to be popping up during the game. Um, Crosshairs, I mean, if you can play this game effectively with no crosshairs, you're a sicko. But I'd keep my crosshairs on. Hit marker visuals. It's always good to know when you're hitting someone. Pause. Uh, especially for multiplayer. I know there's modes uh, that don't have this, the hardcore modes that don't have the hit markers or anything like that, but I personally like seeing them. I think it's a cool mechanic that they add. You can see the enemy's health, right? Right here. I think that's super dope. So it gives you an idea of how much health they have left, right? So you're not just shooting in the dark. You have no idea. Like you could literally say, "Oh, he's half. Oh, he's 1/4. Oh, he's literally one shot." Like now, there's no more BS about is he one shot or is he not one shot. No, you can tell, right? All this is based. This is what it gives you when you sign up. Mouse and keyboard. We don't have access to that, and the account settings. All that. So with that being said, shout out to everybody that stopped by, watch the video. I appreciate it, man. If you stay to the end, that's love and support. All like I feel that the channel's been growing significantly. So I just want to say thank you, man. I appreciate everyone that sticks by to the end, watches all my videos, and shows support, comments, tells me what they like. Shout out to that homie that said I deserve 10K more followers, bro. I appreciate that, man, 100%. If you're not already following and subscribed, just make sure you hit that sub button. Hit that little bell so you get notified when my next videos go up. The channel's gonna keep growing, man. I got this whole month of October off. We're gonna be hammering out the content. All right, so stick with me. I love y'all, man. We out.